Welcome back to the channel. I just woke up there about 20 minutes ago. I'm enjoying some coffee now, looking at this footage. On the left side of the screen, that is the cover of my book, which teaches you how to eliminate painful plantar fasciitis. I suffered with terrible foot arch pain and heel pain for 8 months. It was so bad that I was beginning to think I wouldn't be able to walk again without pain, let alone run or jump rope. Nothing that I had tried worked. And then one day I made a connection between a feat I had previously accomplished, learning the middle splits, and I applied a similar stretching approach and certain exercises to treating my plantar fasciitis, and it worked. So I really felt compelled to share what worked for me in the hope that it would help others. 1 in 10 people will suffer with plantar fasciitis at one point during their lifetime. So if you have plantar fasciitis, or perhaps a friend or a loved one, I highly recommend checking out that book. Okay, on with today's video, where I am using Crossrope's 1 pound heavy rope together with the Crossrope AMP handles, which, among other things, tracks your hop count or how many jumps you do. It also keeps track of how many calories you burned. So at the end of this video, we will see the number of calories I burn using the 1 pound rope in approximately 6 minutes. So over the past few days, I've been experimenting with just micro workouts, short workouts using the AMP handles to see how many calories I would burn using the 4 different ropes I have, the 4 different weighted ropes: the 2 pound rope, the 1 pound rope, the half pound rope, and the 1/4 pound rope. So I recently uploaded footage from the workout using the 2 pound rope and the half pound rope. Today, this is the 1 pound rope, and tomorrow, perhaps, I will upload the 1/4 pound rope, and then I will put up another video and just talk about the final statistics from each of those videos and make some comparisons. So here with the 1 pound rope, it's obviously easier to spin and rotate than the 2 pound rope, which means I can spin the rope faster. That means I will perform more jumps in the same time period. Whereas the lighter ropes, the half pound rope and the 1/4 pound rope, given that they're lighter, that means I can spin them more effortlessly, a little bit easier, a little bit faster, with less effort, which means I will perform more jumps in a given time frame. So using the AMP handles, it's been interesting to see how many calories I burn in 6 minutes, jumping rope at roughly the same intensity. When I say intensity, I'm trying to spin the rope at, using the same amount of wrist force. But because the ropes are different weights, some of the ropes come around faster, some of them come around slower, and therefore I do either more hops or less hops. But it's interesting to see which burns more calories, using the heavier ropes or the lighter ropes. So that information is at the end of each video, and then later on I will compare all 4 6-minute videos in which I used different weighted ropes. So as you can see here, I'm using mostly the basic boxer skip, shifting my body weight from one leg to the other. When one leg is a little bit tired, for example, I shift the other I shift to the other leg. And I throw in a double under every once in a while. So that just there, I did a double under and then right back into the boxer skip. And then when my grip, my forearms, my shoulders started to feel quite fatigued, or I felt like I needed just a short break, I stopped. And then I walked around for about 5 seconds before beginning again. So with the 1 pound rope and the 2 pound rope, that is something I did, as I'm doing right now. I'm just taking a little break. I'm just shaking out my hands there, shaking out my arms before beginning again. So with the 1 pound rope and the 2 pound rope, I took short breaks. Whereas with the lighter ropes, the 1/2 pound rope and the 1/4 pound rope, I didn't need to take breaks. With the 1/2 pound rope, my arms, my shoulders were more fatigued than the 1/4 pound rope, but I just was able to push through for the 6 minutes without stopping. But it's interesting, even though I stopped, were the calories burned fewer using the heavier ropes or more? That is something interesting, which we will discuss in a later video. So the details on the left side of the screen, that is what the phone next to the door on my left in the video shows. And that is gotten by the AMP handles. So Crossrope AMP handles, there's a button on one of the handles which you push, and it connects to the phone using Bluetooth. And then it reports the statistics. It keeps track of the number of jumps you do, how many calories you burn, your average jumps per minute, the maximum power that you use. So it's pretty cool. So we're approaching the end of this workout. And once the timer stopped, the video recording just stopped, but I kept jumping for a little bit. So in total, I did 741 jumps in just over 6 minutes for a calorie burn of 97. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Look forward to having you again very soon. Thanks for watching, everyone.